Thank you, Madam Speaker. Uh, my expectations, let's say, are many. Like I'm overwhelmed with the session. We being the youth, we are the youth whereby we just know that the world, the youth are celebrating maybe some other things which makes the youth to gather together. Some of the things which makes the youth to gather together are maybe just because they want to have peace, alcohol, maybe Indian hymns. But then we are having this gathering here with the reason to share some of the things, some of the problems which youth are facing out there. So we are here to see those problems, to see the root cause of those problems, and find the solutions. It might happen that one of the people who are facing those problems is me. So one of my expectations is that I will learn how to change that problem, and I will have something to take and maybe to help my friends out there who are having the same problem with me, just because we mostly associate with people who are in the same path with us. So I think I'm going to learn a lot on how to change others and on how to change myself. As I'm changing, as my friends are changing with me, which means the youth are changing and the nation is also changing. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, I see.
Yes, is it time for speakers? Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Indeed, we will have speeches before the Parliament officially opens. But before the speeches, allow me, honorable members, Madam Speaker, to give a brief introduction of the Karonga Youth Parliament. I know we have youth parliamentarians here that sat on the first Karonga Youth Parliament that convened in 2023. And now we also have youth parliamentarians that are sitting on the 2025 Karonga Youth Parliament for the first time. Madam Speaker, the Karonga Youth Parliament started in 2023. It was proposed by Youth with Vision Youth Organization, an organization that works towards youth economic empowerment. One of the key things that Youth with Vision also looks at, Madam Speaker, is youth participation in politics and development. Madam Speaker, it may please you to know that for a long time in Malawi, we have cried that youth do not adequately participate in politics and development. There are so many challenges that influence their lack of participation in politics and development. Youth with Vision was looking at one challenge, the lack of platforms where young people can freely discuss with their peers their opinions about national development and the development of their communities. We thought, Madam Speaker, that establishing a platform that allows young people to express themselves would put us in one step forward in making sure that we have more representation of youth in politics and development. So, Madam Speaker, in 2023, we proposed to convene the first Karonga Youth Parliament. It might please you to know, Madam Speaker, that before we had convened the 2023 Karonga Youth Parliament, there had never been a Karonga Youth Parliament before. So we are pioneers of youth parliaments in Karonga, and we hope to be pioneers of youth parliaments also in the region. Madam Speaker, when the first Karonga Youth Parliament convened in 2023, it convened on the theme Climate Smart Agriculture, Key to Youth Economic Empowerment and Environmental Conservation. Madam Speaker, the theme of the 2023 Karonga Youth Parliament is indicative of youth with visions drive to ensure that we bring together issues of climate change, issues of youth development, and issues of participation in politics together. In so doing, Madam Speaker, we are not only pushing youth development forward, but we are also ensuring that this country has good governance. Madam Speaker, it may please you to know that the first Karonga Youth Parliament was graced by the presence of the Honorable Uchizim Kandawile MP, Minister for Youth and Sports. Madam Speaker, I would like to echo the remarks of the Minister when he launched the 2023 Karonga Youth Parliament. Madam Speaker, the Minister was of the view that we should have more of these parliamentary sessions. He encouraged us to convene the Karonga Youth Parliament more frequently, Madam Speaker, because he thought in so doing we will greatly help the youth, not only of Karonga, but the youth of Malawi, in understanding that they have a key role to play in development. That is why, Madam Speaker, it gives us great pleasure that today we convene the 2025 Karonga Youth Parliament 2 years later. It is our hope that we will continue to convene the Karonga Youth Parliament and to engage the youth parliamentarians. Madam Speaker, I should also point out that the Karonga Youth Parliament does not convene in isolation. We convene the Karonga Youth Parliament in partnership with other civil society actors, but also government agencies and departments. Madam Speaker, Youth with Vision Youth Organization is an organization that is under the Karonga District Youth Office, but it is also affiliated with National Youth Council of Malawi. Besides that, Madam Speaker, Youth with Vision also works closely with other organizations and institutions to ensure that youth development is not pushed forward using a single sector model, but a multi-sectoral model where different players come together to address the many challenges that the youth might be facing. Madam Speaker, today as we convene the 2025 Karonga Youth Parliament, we convene it in partnership with Miracle Technical Institute, but also the Catholic Diocese of Karonga. And it is our hope and prayer that after this Youth Parliament, we continue to get more partners to be part of this Karonga Youth Parliament, but also be part of the resolutions that this Youth Parliament is going to come to. Madam Speaker, allow me also to provide a brief outline of the way forward after the 2025 Karonga Youth Parliament. Madam Speaker, Youth with Vision and the partners intend to continue to engage the youth MPs in various development initiatives. So, Madam Speaker, the youth MPs that are seated here will not only be part of these deliberations, but they will also be part of the implementation teams of the various plans that they come up with. Madam Speaker, having made this brief introduction of the Karonga Youth Parliament, I leave it to you to call others that are going to make their speeches. Before I leave, may I remind the honorable members and yourself, Madam Speaker, that the speeches will be as follows. We will have a speech from the organizing committee, we will have a speech from the Catholic Diocese of Karonga, and we will have another speech from the principal principal of Miracle Technical Institute. With these few remarks, Madam Speaker, I thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak, and I give the floor to others to continue the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honourable Member. Just one reminder that I need to make to the Honourable Members here present. Let us be reminded to put our phones on silent so that we do have minimum disturbances, and let us avoid unnecessary movements going in and out of the house. As per the speeches announced, let me call the organizers, the representative of the organizers, to make the speech.
Thank you, honorable guests, esteemed colleagues, distinguished youth delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the organizing committee and in my capacity as the head of section for government development at Miracle Technical Institute, it is both an honor and great pleasure to welcome you all to this important session of the Youth Parliament. This gathering stands as a testament to the power and promise of youth engagement, that's in governance, leadership, and civic responsibilities. So today we are not just witnessing a symbolic event, we are investing in the voices, ideas, and aspirations of young leaders who are shaping the future of our communities and the nation, Malawi. We live in times of that we call for bold thinking, active citizenship, inclusive dialogue. So the Youth Parliament provides a vital platform for young people to express their views, debate real issues, and propose meaningful solutions that can drive policy and action. And as the organizing committee, we are proud to have worked hand in hand with partners, stakeholders, and most importantly, that's the youth themselves, to ensure that this event is not only successful, but impactful. And this platform belongs to you, the youth, and we encourage you to use it fully, confidently, and responsibly, having it in mind that we are speaking for those people, the youth that are not with us today. So let us listen and lead together. I wish you a productive, inspiring, and transformative session. Thank you.